Nope.
A lot of
Bisping's been talking about a little bit back and forth with Jake Paul. I think that fight. I was under the impression when I was on the Timbo Sugar Show. I said I don't think Bisping can get in that good of shape, and like who knows if he's been training much. And then I listened to Chael talk about Bisping. He's like, dude, we got to get up and get ready by 8 a.m. Like my Bisping's already worked out. He's already ran, done his miles.
Wow.
Like he's pretty disciplined for being retired. So it makes me more. I'm like, fuck. Because before I was like, fuck, he probably just hasn't been doing much. But if he's been still training, moving, like that's different. That's an interesting fight.
Because Bisping ended up doing like a video where he had some people saying that he was like able to fight. He was cleared to fight and stuff. Saw that.
Yeah.
And then,
Fuck,
then he
that would
also
be sick.
he kind of called out Jake. He's like, why don't you accept the Anderson Silva fight that I know you've been offered?
I wish Jake would just come out and say, don't want him. Don't want to fight him.
He should, because
Next.
that should be realistic. Because I feel like a lot of people are kind of starting to look at him like, dude, he really is going for a guy now who's retired, one healthy eye.
I watched the video today. Someone said, Jake, how much did you make last year in boxing? He said, $45 million. Why would you fight better guys than the guys you have to fight?
The only
in his
reason,
spot.
yeah, that's true. But the only reason is because he did claim to have that one goal to want to become and beat Canelo and be
Maybe
a
he
world
does,
champion.
but not in a year. He did all that fighting last year. I mean, he only fought three times.
But you think he should? I feel like just Bisping is just such a weird call out in my eyes. Like
It's a sick fight. I think it's a perfect fight, dude. We're thinking. You gotta remember, it's Jake Paul. He's an entertainer. Like the first thing, he's an entertainer, and now he's boxing. But I feel like he's still more of an entertainer, and that's. I mean, he might be training like a pro boxer, but he's still a fucking entertainer. And Bisping, that's a massive fight. It's a big fucking fight.
Do you think people ever kind of be sick of just?
I don't think so. I think people would enjoy it and love it.
I think more
and
and more
hyped about it
because they want to see him get knocked out.
That's the thing.
And they want to be like, Bisping can shut him up.
That's
That'd
why
be
everyone
sweet.
watched Tyron fight Jake.
Yeah.
I would love that. That would be a big fight. I'd fucking go to that 100%.
And Bisping, that'd be so.
Bisping's just he's a good shit talker. He's a good.
Yeah, that'd be comedy if he.
Could you imagine Jake beats 2 UFC champions? But
not
older, I know, but still, Bisping's a motherfucker. He can box 4 or 5 times better than Tyron.
It's funny because if you were to screenshot everything, Bisping's would knock out Jake. They would never gonna let this happen. And then if he ends up doing it, everything's gonna be like, well, Bisping's old. Bisping's got one eye. Bisping this. But it'll be interesting.
I'd watch. I don't really have an opinion on what I think would happen, but I'd fucking watch and be sick.
I don't even think you could form it. Like, who knows what?
You really just. I mean, people love to have their opinion. Just form that shit. Just, that's my opinion, blood. Live or die.
But like, do you think Bisping has any motive other than just shut him up, or do you think he's like,
oh, dude, you get a fat bag, make a couple milli. That's a pretty good motive.
yeah?
You know, even, I mean, fuck. Speaking of a couple milli.
What's up, Sugar Squad? If you like this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and click down below to check out the full episode and subscribe to be a part of the journey.